Asato Mā Sadgamaya, Tamaso jyotirgamaya, Mṛtyor amṛtaṁ gamaya. Śāntiḥ, śāntiḥ, śāntiḥ. Hello everybody, welcome to day 9. We're going to start standing today, so let's stand up. I've got my little rock that's nice to sit on. We're going to work on the warrior sequence today, which we hopefully know and are familiar with if you've done any practice with me before. But start through your feet, right? And just let your shoulders drop a little forward. And it's not great posture, obviously, right? And then let your shoulders go back and your arms open up a little bit and just slightly sway back. So you feel like your hips are forward and your shoulders back. And then go to the first position again, your shoulders forward, your hips back. And try these two movements. And try and let it become more and more subtle so that you feel that there's a point where you're light, okay? There's a point where you're standing and you're like, oh, actually I feel balanced. I feel stable, but I feel light, you know? So we want this Sthīram Sukhamasana, we want this steadiness and strength, and we also want comfort and ease, okay? So from here, maybe bring your hands together. Another way to help with our posture is to bring our hands together, the thumbs towards our heart, and then move our thumbs slightly into our heart. And then from here, you can let your heels go up and your heels go down. Heels go up and down. Okay, remember you can do this as many times as you like. You can do it single-legged if you want to. Okay, just see how it feels for you. Okay, so if you want to do single-legged, do it single-legged. Remember, you can use something to balance with if that's helpful. Try the other leg. So there's lots going on when we do this. But I remember reading an article or an interview with a really famous physio who worked with lots of Olympic athletes, and she had them all do single heel lifts. Good. And then let it rest, okay? Turn your palms face out, relax your shoulders, inhale, reach your arms all the way up and clasp your hands. Push your palms towards the sky, gently drift one way, center, drift the other way. And just do this as many times as you need. One way, another way. Good. And come back to the center and shake off, get nice and loose. Roll through your shoulders. Take a small step back with your right foot. Let both hands connect and bend through your front knee. From here, pushing the outside edge of your back foot and even a little bit into the outside edge of your front foot. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, let both hands connect. Inhale, we're following our left thumb all the way back. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, our right thumb is opening up. Exhale forward. You might notice that the chipmunks are here today. Inhale, both arms go wide. Exhale, let both hands connect. Inhale, spread both arms all the way up over your head. And as you exhale, reach all the way forward and down. Frame your front foot, lift your back heel, let your knee come down and rest into this. Okay, so your back toes are tucked under, your hips resting on your heel. Great. Let both hands come back down. Your heel go back and down. Bend your front knee, inhale, reaching forward and all the way up. Exhale, let both hands connect. Inhale, both arms go wide, bend your front knee. Squeeze your chest forward, put your arms back, and then move your weight over your front foot and lift your back heel. Okay, so we're moving into warrior 3. And we're going to bring our knee through and hold it. Okay, we'll do a few variations towards the end of it today, but we'll keep the sequence essentially the same each time. Let's try that side again. So left foot back, right foot forward, if that's the side you were doing. Both hands together. Bend your front knee, pushing the outside edge of your back foot, down through your back heel. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, gather both hands together. Inhale, follow your left thumb. Exhale, let it come forward. Inhale, follow your right thumb. Exhale, let it come forward. Inhale, both arms go wide. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. As you exhale, reach all the way forward, 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 forward. And then all the way down. Lift your back heel, drop your back knee. See if you can rest into this, okay? Good. You can maybe even let that knee come up and down if your toes feel okay with that. Let your hands come back on the floor. Your back heel go down. Reach out with your chest, okay? And try and lift from the back all the way up, especially if you're looking to strengthen your back like we're going to do a lot this month. Let both hands connect. Inhale, both arms wide. Push your back foot away, lean a little bit more, and lift your back leg. Okay, so one of the variations we can do from here is to lean forward and let both hands come on the floor. Trying to keep the back leg up, trying to push into the standing leg. Maybe letting your nose come toward your knee. And if you're feeling super balanced, you can take one hand and hold your standing leg. And if you're feeling super duper balanced, both hands and hold that standing leg. From here, let both hands go down. Your back foot go down, bend your front knee. And here we're going all the way up. Exhale, let both hands connect. Inhale, spread out both arms. Push your back foot away. Lean again, lift your arms, lift your chest. Okay, lift your back leg, lift your chin slightly. You're not doing this, you're not compressing the back of your neck. And we're going to take both hands to the floor again. And we're going to try for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon posture. So make sure if it's your right foot that's forward, it's your right hand is slightly diagonally out, wide away from it. You might want to stop and have a look. Okay, and then we're going to take our left hand towards the sky. Let that hand come back down. Let your back foot come down. Bend your front knee. And here we're going up again. And exhale, let both hands connect. Great. Shake off. A wee walk around. That's 3 times. We did it on that side. Obviously, we'll do 3 times on the other side. Get nice and loose. Okay. So this leg has worked really hard. Okay. Let's put the other foot forward and the other foot back. It's funny when you watch yourself back doing these videos, you realise there's things you do habitually that you don't realise is a habit, and I say okay far too many times. I'll try and stop. Bring both hands together. Bend your front knee. Maybe you take a shot for every time I say okay. Don't do that. Inhale, reach out. Pressing the outside edge of your back foot. Let both hands connect. Follow your right thumb all the way back as you inhale. Exhale, let it come forward. Inhale, other arm goes out wide. Exhale, forward. Inhale, both arms go wide. Exhale, let both hands connect to your heart. Inhale, warrior one, bend your front knee. Pushing outside edge of your back foot. Reach, 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 reach. Let your hands frame your front foot. Lift your back heel. Let your knee come down and rest into this. So your toes are tucked under. The front knee is like in a squat position. The other knee is in a bent position. A kneeling position. Let your hands come down. Let your back heel go down. And try and reach out with your head, reach out with your arms, and then come up. And then let both hands connect. Inhale, both arms go wide. Lift your chest, squeeze your arms back. Push your back foot away and then lean. Lean and lift. Good. See how that feels for you. Bring your back leg through. Hold your knee. And gently release, okay? Have a wee shake off. And we go again. Find really stable position. This is why martial artists stand like this, because it's very stable. So try and find the stability from one foot slightly back and one foot forward. Let both hands connect. Bend into your front knee. Slow inhale out. Slow exhale. Try and find that lightness in your posture. So sometimes the head can tend to go forward. Try and keep it above your spine. Right arm goes back. as we inhale. Exhale, it goes forward. Inhale, other arm goes back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, both arms go wide. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, warrior one. Remember, we're reaching all the way forward, 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 forward. Okay? Lift your back heel, let your knee come down. There's a naked German jogging on the beach. Okay? So you can let this knee come up and down if it feels okay. Depends on your toes, depends on your knee. Okay. I've never tried naked jogging, and I'm not sure I ever will. Okay, back heel down. Bend your front knee. Reaching out in front, lift your chest, and then come up. And let both hands connect. Inhale, both arms go wide. Push your back foot away. Squeeze everything back as you put your weight in your front foot and then lift. Everything high. Remember from this first time we did it on the other side, we're letting both hands come down towards the floor. Keeping our back leg high, leaning towards our front leg. If it's feeling okay, you can take one hand behind it. If it's not, don't. Feeling super duper okay, both hands behind it. Then both hands rest. Let your back foot come down, bend your front knee, and here we're coming all the way up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, we go wide. Exhale, we push forward. Let the back leg come up, chest high, arms high, back leg high. We've just done this. We'll do it again, okay? Bring your knee through, hold it, and shake off, okay? Okay, so let's do that one more time. Maybe without that little extra bit at the end that I mistakenly put in there. Try and not get stabbed by thorns. Left foot forward, right foot back. I realise there's a reason why most yoga teachers do their stuff inside, or they get other people to do the filming. Anyway, just a lot of juggling. Bend your front knee. Inhale, reach out. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale, connect your hands. Inhale, right hand all the way back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, other arm go back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, both arms go wide. Let your hands connect to your heart. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, reach in, all the way down. Lift your back heel, let your knee come down. Rest into this, let your knee come up and down. Let your hands come on the floor, your back heel go down. Inhale, lifting your chest, lifting your arms, and then reaching up. Let both hands connect to your heart. Inhale, we'll go wide. Ready for Virabhadrasana 3. Push your back foot away. Lift your back leg up. Let both hands come down towards the ground. Your left hand slightly diagonal away from your left foot. And if you can reach up with your right arm. Let the hand come back down. Your back foot come down. Inhale all the way back up. And shake off. Get nice and loose. If a wee wander around, shake off your arms, shake off your legs. Let's see if you can sit down without using your hands too much. Can you get down towards the floor? Cross your legs one way, and then can you cross your legs the other way, and even just lift your hips slightly. Okay, so you cross one way, lift your hips, come down, cross your legs, lift your hips, and come down. Okay. Take your right foot out to the side, bring your hands behind, bring your left foot flat, and drop your knee in and out. Trying this, gently one way and the other way. Good. And then slide this foot inside the opposite foot, and this is a really beautiful movement that we've done already in the practice this month. I really love it. So bend your knee if you want to, and reach your peace fingers between your big toe and your second toe. If it feels okay, you can straighten your legs. Remember, try and keep your spine upright. Bring the other hand inside, and inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, release. Try that a couple more times. Inhale all the way out. and exhale, release. Last one, inhale all the way out. And exhale, release. Okay. Shake off. From this position, place your hand on your opposite knee. Good. Bring your other arm into the air and see if you can reach over your straighter leg. Good. And come up. Shake off, get nice and loose. So all the movements that we do, all the postures that we do, there's obviously some older ones that are ancient, and there's things that, and adaptations that have come from friends and teachers I've studied with. Okay, so let's try that again. Bring your hand on your bent knee, take the other arm into the air and reach over. So this one came from my friend Alexei. I was with him in Tenerife in 2022. So I always think of him when I'm doing it. And come back up. Now really unfortunately, Alexei's no longer with us, but he was a really beautiful teacher, beautiful meditator. He put on a Thai massage event that I went to. It was really sweet to meet him, okay? Let's take your left leg out, bring your right foot flat, and bring your knee in and out. So everything, you know, like all these practices come from people I've studied with, a lot from the Mohans, a lot from Gary Carter, and various other teachers over the years. Okay. Bring your foot inside, push the lower leg away, bend it as much as you want to, and take your peace fingers between your big toe and second toe, bring your other arm inside, and it's like, try and go upright, okay? And try and imagine you're like an archer or a musician, and the posture really helps support the movement. Inhale all the way out, and exhale, release. Inhale all the way out, and exhale, release. Try that one more time. Inhale all the way out, and exhale, release. Okay, shake off, get nice and loose. Take your opposite hand on your bent knee. Bring the other arm up over you. So this is it's a way of doing Parivrita Janu Shirshasana. Like, so Janu Shirshasana is that posture, okay, but this is a way of doing a revolved version of it. So hand on your knee, other arm up in the sky, take an inhale, and exhale, reach over. It's not going to feel that comfortable for some people, this posture. It's kind of why I like doing it, because it's kind of just get comfortable with just a little bit of discomfort. And then come up, but not pain. We're not doing pain. Okay, shake off, get nice and loose. Take your hand on your bent knee again. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reaching over. Slowly come back up, shake off, get nice and loose. Roll through your shoulders. Good. And then bring both legs to cross-leg position. Find your favorite rock. Stick it underneath your hips. And lengthen through your spine. So try, even in a seated position, it's really important that we try and find that length that we did when we were standing earlier on. Now, if you find that the chanting is frustrating you and annoying you, please just stop the video and do some Shavasana in your own time. But if you're happy to do it again, we'll do it call and response again. So I'll do it once all the way through. Hopefully by the end of the week, you have this memorized. It's not the hardest one to memorize. Asato Mā Sadgamaya. So we'll do it line by line. Tamaso Mā jyotirgamaya. Mṛtyor amṛtaṁ gamaya. Om śāntiḥ, śāntiḥ, śāntiḥ. Let's try it again. This time the full way through. Asato Mā Sadgamaya. Tamaso Mā jyotirgamaya, Mṛtyor amṛtaṁ gamaya. Om śāntiḥ, śāntiḥ, śāntiḥ. And take a few moments to sit in stillness or lie in stillness, rest in stillness. Bring your focus to your breath, trying to create that subtle sound of Ujjayi breathing, a bit like the ocean that I mentioned in day 7. Doing it for one more breath. Slow inhale, slow exhale. So whenever you're ready, you can gently move your fingers, move your toes, stretch out, reach out in any direction that feels good for you. Try to get some of the sand off my body. So the chanting, again, it's the feeling that goes with it, okay? And when we chant in Sanskrit, the words themselves, the phonetic of the words, the sound of the words, can have an effect, okay? But if you're like, I don't want to chant another language, you can just be like, let me feel peace, or let me feel strong, or let me be happy, whatever it is, just something that's like a positive phrase that you add a feeling to, okay? You don't have to follow exactly what I'm teaching. It's Mohanji says you can sing row, row, row the boat if you want. It doesn't really matter, you know, like as long as the feeling is is underneath the words, and so that when we feel a bit disturbed and we feel a little off, that we can bring in shanti, 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 or jyotirgamaya, or om namaha, all these things that we've practiced so far. And this one, the longer one, Asato Mā Sadgamaya, we can use that just to try and dispel the cloudiness of life, to bring clarity, to bring truth, real truth, okay? All right, I will stop saying okay, and I will finish the day's practice. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow for day 9.